Curious about how the Nile River shaped ancient Egypt? Let's explore its secrets together. What made the Nile's flood special? How did it matter to the Egyptians? Join us as we uncover the mysteries behind the Nile's role in shaping this ancient civilization. The Nile River in prehistoric times. The Nile River, with a history stretching 31 million years, was once longer. Originating from Lake Tanganyika in Zambia, it initially bypassed Egypt, flowed through Libya to the Gulf of Sidra, but shifted course during the last ice age due to rising sea levels. Now synonymous with Egypt, the Nile has shaped the country's culture for millennia. Originally, it received water from Lake Tanganyika, but geographical changes cut this connection. Despite its ancient age, the Nile's current course has been crucial for civilizations in Egypt and Sudan, providing essential water and support. Its evolution highlights the river's dynamic nature, impacting the cultural and geographical landscape of the regions it touches over millennia. Fertile floods. The Nile's standout feature was its yearly flooding, a natural occurrence that made the soil along its edges super fertile. Between June and September each year, the river overflowed, leaving behind nutrient-packed silt. This yearly flood turned the land into a perfect spot for growing crops. The Egyptians figured out how to use this natural event by creating smart irrigation systems. This way, they could grow crops all year round. With an abundance of food, the population grew, and ancient Egypt's economy thrived. It was the Nile's annual floods that became the driving force behind the prosperity of this ancient civilization. Building Egypt's iconic pyramids. The famous pyramids scattered across Egypt showcase the incredible architectural and engineering skills of the ancient Egyptians. The Nile River played a crucial part in building these massive structures. Stones for the pyramids were mined and moved on the Nile, acting like a water highway for the hefty stone blocks. This allowed the Egyptians to embark on impressive construction projects that continue to captivate the world's fascination even today. Importance of the Nile in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt revolved around the Nile River, both physically and symbolically. The majority of ancient cities and monuments were strategically placed along the riverbanks, offering residents easy access for drinking, fishing, bathing, transportation, and leisure. What's crucial is the ancient Egyptians' ingenuity in developing advanced irrigation systems, utilizing the Nile's water to cultivate crops that would otherwise struggle in the arid Northeast African climate. The Nile Valley's fertility was enhanced by annual floods, depositing nutrient-rich silt on the riverbanks. This fertility became the cornerstone of one of the most influential civilizations in history, allowing Egyptians to engage in trade with neighbors in the Mediterranean and the Middle East. Exporting crops like wheat, flax, beans, and cotton contributed to the country's increasing wealth and power. The Nile held immense importance for the ancient Egyptians. Seen as the father of life and mother of all men, they believed it served as the gateway between life, death, and the afterlife, with gods like Hapi, Num, Hathor, Isis, and Osiris closely tied to its waters. Later on, the Nile and its fertile lands supported the Romans, who heavily relied on its grain production and considered it to be the breadbasket of the empire. If you found this delve into history intriguing, don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments below.